All right, guys, we have got the hybrid we never knew we needed. Just to clarify, though, we don't need any of this crap. It's just really cool that they did this. It actually turned out well. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's cool nonetheless. Yo, what's good, guys? My name is Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today, we got a detailed look and review. These bad boys right here. This is a hybrid that I never saw coming. I think most of us didn't either. I don't think that Shaq and Michael Chang saw this coming. Like, this was just a collab slash hybrid that never in my life would I have ever been like, oh yeah, those two shoes gonna come together and it's gonna be awesome. But these are the Reebok Shaq Victory Pumps. And like I was saying earlier, this is Michael Chang's Court Victory Pump tennis shoe mixed with Shaq's original signature sneaker, the Shaq Attack, all wrapped up in this awesome, weird looking package that somehow works, and I absolutely love it. So most of you guys know that this is a basketball channel. We primarily do basketball shoes and basketball retros. However, court shoes are kind of the same thing. They do cater towards court players, and court players have very similar movements and footwork. Doesn't even matter what type of court it is. It could be a basketball court, a badminton court, a tennis court, very similar stuff. Much like how Kobe saw similarities between soccer and basketball. So like he was trying to like blend the two, blur the lines between the sports, if you will. And that's what we've got here. This is kind of like a what if.
I'm listening.
What if one of their greatest athletes, and by they I mean Reebok, within Shaq, mixed his shoes with Michael Chang's shoe. I think the concept was like, what if Shaq played tennis? Which I don't know if that's like exactly what it is, because these came out a while ago. I don't remember exactly everything that I had read on them. Either way, like I said, I think it's really weird, but I think it's really cool for a couple of reasons. One, they redid the tooling, because we haven't had a Michael Chang retro in forever. Like, I can't even remember the last time that one released. I want to say 2013, but I could be dead ass wrong. All I know is that when you go on eBay and all that stuff trying to look for a pair, nobody's paying that price, man. Like, it's crazy. So seeing the tooling come back like this makes me hopeful that we see a return of the actual Victory Pump soon. If this is all we get, I don't know if I'm gonna be completely happy, just because it seems weird to do this without, you know what I mean? Like, we got the actual Shaq Attack, so why not the Victory Pump? But anyways, the outsole is super slick looking. I really love Reebok's late 80s and early 90s outsoles. Between these, the Omni Zone pumps, and then the Twilight Zones, which are damn near the same exact outsole, but slightly altered. This is a great use of herringbone. You have heel and forefoot hexalite, which is really cool. Would have been really cool had it been real hexalite. It would have been way more comfortable than what they are. But you can see the neon one poking through there. There is a small one here. I believe they're just little pads.
Can you feel them?
No, it's not real.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not the real deal hexalite stuff, man. Like, this is this might be some of the fakest hexalite that I've seen. This is weird. So yeah, so while they did a great job with most of this shoe, that's the one thing, like, we've been harping on Reebok forever with their hexalite stuff, which is bring it back. Please. At this die cut plastic, it's not comfortable. You can't feel it. OG hexalite you could, and it was amazing. Dare I say, more comfortable than air.
What?
Not Zoom Air, just regular air, like the Air Max bubbles, the air unit. Now the midsole, I can't tell exactly what it is. It feels like a really firm Phylon, but back in this time frame, most shoes are made out of polyurethane, so I'm assuming that it's polyurethane. I'm just not 100% sure. All I know is that the feel underfoot is very firm, which I like. I normally wear retros that are like that. So this is right up my alley, like on a personal level. But if you wanted something that was a little bit more bouncy, a little bit more plush, a little bit more cushioned, you're gonna either wanna take out the insole and swap it out for something else, or look at a different shoe altogether. Speaking of the insole, this is it. It's exactly what you'd expect. It's just a piece of foam. It's not cool. One of the things that I think is interesting, though, is that the shape of it is very, it's almost dress shoe-like. It tapers on both sides instead of it kind of being like how like the Birkenstocks were, where it goes long and then goes wide and then low. So that's not like how this is not normal as far as like a last shape goes. So they do fit a little bit snug in the toe area from a width perspective, so keep that in mind. They do fit true to size though. It's just that there's not a ton of wiggle room in there. However, the materials are fantastic. Like, the leather that's on here is great. They're thick. You can see the cuts. You can see all the fibers within the cuts. It feels broken in on top of that. So I absolutely love the paneling, the layering, the way that it meshes together. Like, if you didn't know that this was Michael Chang and Shaq's shoe, I think that you would just be like, okay, cool. It's a dope looking sneaker. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those like seamless hybrids, which is really rare. Jordan Brand can't even do this right. Their looks like a Frankenstein shoe. This looks like it was pulled out of an 80s or early 90s catalog. But obviously you can see plenty of paneling from both sneakers. You got the Shaq Attack, which actually blends right in with the Michael Chang little swoopins. You got the little toe piece from the Victory Pumps, which is dope. The back logo might be my favorite thing that they've done. They actually mixed Shaq's logo with Michael Chang, which is just perfect. Now the pump itself is just a tongue bladder, so it's not wrapped around the entire back area of the shoe like a lot of the early pumps were. And again, they mixed kind of like both pump logos or pump systems. So the bottom part looks like the tennis ball. The top part, it's not exactly a basketball, but still looks really dope. And just to let you guys know, there are, I think I talked about this, I don't remember which video, the TZ, the pump TZs. There's a little hole right on this side and then a little hole on this side. These are not easy to pump up anymore like they used to be back in the day, but they do pump up. You just gotta like, let's try together to see how many tries it takes to pump up the pump. These ones sound different.
Yeah, usually you can't hear it.
This one, like, you can feel the little trigger thing inside. Where's the little release? Maybe it did nothing, because normally you hear like a tss. So that was try one. I think when you hear it, you know what I mean? Like you can kind of hear the air in there. Nope. That was it.
Awesome. Wow.
So yeah, you can pump them up. Air will go in the air bladder. It will make the fit a little bit more snug on the top of your foot, which is exactly what the air bladder and pump system was all about. It was supposed to give you a custom fit all the way around your foot. So I found this original ad with Michael Chang, and it's got both of his sneakers. It's a full body shop, but it's advertising that one foot has X amount of pumps, and then the other foot has a different one because everybody's feet are different. We're not symmetrical like both sides. That's what the original pump system was all about, giving you a custom-like fit, which I think is dope as long as the damn thing works. And 3 times I guess is not too bad, but if you're in the middle of a game and trying to pump stuff up, it's not gonna work. And just in case you guys wanted to know, we don't do tons of Reebok videos because, well, you guys don't watch them. So that's the main reason. Obviously you're here, so you are interested in Reebok stuff, but the amount of time that it takes for us to film, edit, do B-roll, all of that stuff, we're talking about a couple of days worth of work, and we don't get paid for that. I don't know if you guys know that, but like we only get paid per view. So if you're not viewing this video, then we're not getting paid. And if we're not getting paid, we can't make the content. It just is kind of how it works. Reebok has been putting out lots of dope stuff. Thank you to Reebok, by the way, for sending all of these things. They haven't all come at once. They've been periodic. I've just been sitting on it. In case you wanted to know my thoughts on any of this stuff, the black colorway of the Shaq Attack is back, and they are awesome. The materials especially, fantastic. They just look good. And then these guys are a blast from the past, pun intended. This is the Reebok Blast. This is one of those shoes where they're a colorway one way and then another colorway the next. And it's awesome. Nick Van Exel used to break all kinds of ankles wearing these things. These are dope. Almost full synthetic though, so not as nice a material. I don't know if that's like the original, never owned a pair, but I do now, and I think that they're awesome. These are dope as it might be the color, but like I just absolutely love these. This is the D Browns, brand new colorway. This is kind of like for March Madness, so that's why it looks like this. I guess like Duke colors. I don't know if this is specifically for Duke. That's just what I see when I see it. But either way, materials on this one, again, fantastic. The look just looks awesome. They don't look vintage though. That's the weird thing. All of their like new stuff is kind of like pre-vintage vintage. Not this one though. This one looks great. And then these guys right here, I love this shoe, but these are garbage, dude. This colorway originally was the All-Star colorway for the shoe way back in the day, and then they became a college PE or collegiate PE. They've released maybe 3 times. I think this might be their 4th time. They just don't look like they used to me, so it's like every time I see this shoe get brought back, like it looks less and less like what I remember.
The name of the shoe for the Reebok newbies?
Oh, sorry, this is the Reebok Answer, also known as the Reebok Answer 1, also known as the Reebok Answer 10 DMX. These gold pods on the originals were actually like molded plastic, and they just have the sloppiest damn paint. Like it just looks so cheesy, dude. Like it doesn't look like the real shoe, which is unfortunate because I do love the shoe. I just don't love what they've been doing to it. And last but not least, got these bad boys. These are the green toes. This is also part of the collegiate pack, so all 3 of those are supposed to be part of like the whole March Madness theme. Again, there was a college team that wore these. I don't remember their name, but for me, this is always the St. Vincent St. Mary, which is LeBron's high high school. And there was a pack that came out years ago. I've reviewed them on the channel somewhere, and basically it was a 2-pair pack where one was a purple toe and it was a Kobe PE, and the other one was the St. Vincent St. Mary PE that was just like this, but it had like the LJ23 and stuff like that. So these are back, fake hexalite. Once again, great materials. Nubuck on the toe, it is synthetic, but the rest of the materials are very nice and actual leather. The tongue looks great, like it usually does. Open-celled mesh. The outsole, crystal clear blue. All the shoes that I just showed, by the way, all fit true to size, so whatever you typically wear, that's what I would order. None of them fit narrow like this guy though. But with all that being said, this is the Reebok Shaq Victory Pump. Again, it's a hybrid that I didn't see coming, and I'm glad because they look awesome. This was like a really cool surprise. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section. Thank you guys that are here. We really appreciate you guys. Like I said earlier, Reebok videos really don't get views, so for us, it's kind of like a waste of our time. I know that you don't go to work for free, neither do we, even though we do. We just hope that we make some money. The good old YouTube life, man. Everybody wants to be a YouTuber until you find out what it takes to be a YouTuber. But for those of you guys that are here and have stuck around for the entire video, hats off to you. I really do appreciate you guys. I hope that you guys know that. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here right now, like literally like doing this video. So all of the guys that wanted this video, this one's for you. Thank you so much for everything. We greatly appreciate it. We will catch you on the next one. So until then, have a good one.